What is up, guys? Zan from the Zan Madden YouTube channel, and I'm certain that you guys have noticed a huge uptick in the usage of RPOs across the board in Madden 24, and there are two main reasons as to why that is the case. We're going to discuss both of those right here in this video, so if you guys could do me a favor, make sure you guys take the time, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and drop a comment below to help push this video out in the algorithm. It is appreciated more than you know. It helps this channel reach other Madden players just like you looking for tips and tutorial content. So the reason that you guys are seeing RPOs in Madden 24 in general is the fact that they are read and react AI proof. Now, read and react AI is a hot button topic in Madden. I personally think it is an absolute joke of a feature. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a runner of the football, so maybe this sounds a little bit more self-serving in terms of the way that I have my opinion over it. But in general, I've always been a believer that the defense should have to adapt to what the offense is doing. And yeah, players hate defending the run, but all the read and react AI does is incentivize players to sit back in these double loop metas that exist in the game, like the 3-3 or the dollar loop, or sitting in dollar as a general defensive defense and knowing that they don't have to respect the run anymore simply because read and react AI will kick in after a couple of plays after they've been getting pounded by a run game. That only exists on traditional run calls. RPO plays, whether they're shotgun, pistol, or under center RPOs, are not impacted by the read and react AI simply because there is a run portion of the RPO and there is a pass portion of the RPO, hence the name run pass option. So if the game were to read and react to all phases of that, that would just create a really unbalanced experience, which I think read and react and balance in the same breath is kind of a joke anyways. But that is the reason you see RPOs in general in Madden 24. Now, this video and likely why you clicked it is due to the Pancake glitch. Now, this shouldn't be a new glitch for any of you guys out there. This actually was in the game just last year.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
What a shocker. A glitch returns into Madden. And, you know, I do sympathize a little bit with the developers. A lot of times you see things poke up or pop up later in a year. I think the RPO Pancake glitch was like a December thing last year. And a lot of times when you're talking about that, they're taking developers back to the previous game when they're already working forward on the, current game that they're developing for the upcoming fall. And they're there to do a spot band-aid fix, and it doesn't necessarily make it into the next year's game, which is why a lot of times you see bugs rear their heads back-to-back seasons. Not an excuse, just probably what happened in this case. So let's go ahead and break down what the RPO Pancake glitch is. What's up, guys? Zan here. Just want to say if you're enjoying today's video, make sure you guys like the video. But if you guys want even more high-level Madden tutorial content, head over to my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg. We have been working our tails off in the first month of Madden 24 to bring you as much content as possible focused on the meta, or the most effective tactics available used by pro players on the MCS circuit, breaking down not only what they do and how it works, but how you guys can counter it when you guys face it in online gameplay, because you guys will face it in online gameplay. On top of that, you guys will unlock all of our game plans as well. That's 5 offensive and defensive game plans currently, and we are going to be releasing a new defensive ebook this week as well.
My God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
And you guys also get access to our members only Discord, where we have live lab sessions every single week, taking your questions about the game and how to improve. You guys can unlock everything I just said for $9.95 per month. Link is in the description. Go check it out. Best deal and tips. Essentially, with this particular glitch, you have to think about the defensive metas that exist out there. We're talking, again, the 3-3 loop. We're talking about dollar, stacking contains, and they send 5. However, the complement to that is going to be to send 3 and basically allow for the coverage to kind of reign supreme on a play or two while they're, trying to adjust to what you're doing route combo wise. So you're spending all this time blocking the blitz, and then you go to set up your 3 or 4 route combo because you're blocking the loop blitz and they drop everyone in coverage. So when the RPO Pancake glitch comes into impact is when there is 3 rushers on a play. So let's go ahead and take a look here at this dime 2-3, and we're just going to run cover 4 drop. And this is a play that has 3 rushers on it. And you're going to see that any situation where there are 3 rushers on a play results in pancakes. So if I were to kind of hold on to the ball long enough, first off, you're seeing no sheds also, but you're going to see in a lot of cases that they get pancaked. And you see that the center goes down, the end goes down. In general, any one-on-one animation is going to end up with an RPO Pancake. So you see right here, 55 ends up planting his guy. Here on the front side, as soon as we get off this double team block, you see that this guy gets pancaked. We talked about this last year. There's no such thing as a double team pancake animation in Madden, and they still haven't motion captured that, which is baffling to me.
Makes no sense.
That is why you sometimes see when you expect the pancakes to happen on a double team and they don't. That is the reason why. But this transcends any RPO style. So I could choose any RPO in the game, and as long as it is a 3-man rush, we are going to be able to get those pancakes on the players as long as they're single teamed. So as you see right here, if I were to kind of hold on to this long enough, you will see guys falling down in the background. In fact, you saw one there on the left. Sometimes the animations just do a stand-up animation where they won't shed at all. But if you take a look kind of over here, you see on the back side of the play, you saw the pancake by number 75. And you see the pancake by number 74. So they don't always insta pancake, but they don't shed, and they do traditionally get pancakes. So as you kind of run through these in general, you'll find a lot of times you're going to get guys that are going to end up on the ground. So a very popular thing players will do is they will blitz their user when they rush 3. And the reason that they do that is they're trying to trick the game into thinking that it's a 4-man rush. As you guys may or may not know, the 4-man rush is what is required for sheds to occur. So when you get a lot of players that are running, you know, these 3-down lineman defenses, or, you know, running dollar where they're rushing 3, you'll oftentimes see players kind of take their user and they will just blitz them and rush the 3 in front. And what that will end up doing in a lot of cases is trying to help out with you know, the count. But this is something that, as you see right there, doesn't really impact how this works. So it's now a situation where, in terms of the RPO, because the user is a blitzer, they actually don't count that because players have made a habit out of this in the past. So what ends up occurring is they don't really count him. It's subtracted. So even though it's 1, 2, 3 up front and the blitzed user is 4, under the hood, they're saying user doesn't count. It's a 3-man rush. And then you see the pancakes occurring in the middle of the field once again. Be advised on that. That is something that is very, very important. And I say that not necessarily for the, you know, the glitchy or cheesy defensive side of the ball players. I say this for even the novice level users of the game as well, because let's say you're a player that hasn't yet worked up the courage to get off of the defensive line. You guys are maybe a D-line user. This is going to be kind of the same drill. Your user doesn't count. So if you're using a D-lineman and you're wondering why you're getting pancaked all the time, this can be the culprit as to why. But again, depending on where you user, as I mentioned, you don't always see double team, or in fact, you never see double team pancake animation. So these 2 blocks right here, 55 and 70, and then 74 and 88, those aren't going to be pancakes. And then in this case, we actually didn't end up getting a pancake at all with Batonio. But again, that's not always going to be the case. Sometimes you're going to notice that those single team blocks get, you know, put down on their rear pretty quickly. So I hopefully explained to you guys why you guys see so many RPOs. Maybe I explained to a few of you guys why you have been noticing your entire team getting pancaked when your opponents run RPOs, especially if you only rush 3 and then blitz your user. That is a big issue with the game right now. But in general, the read and react AI, people run RPOs to avoid that. And then as it pertains this right here, you're talking about being able to pancake the entire defense if they're rushing 4. Or rushing 3 with their user blitz. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure that you again give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, drop a comment below to help push it out in the algorithm, and we'll see you guys right back here tomorrow with our next video upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get the lab in. Good luck.